putting an end to identity politics. This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. KJRadio.com is where you can get us on demand anytime you want, and please spread the word. We'd love for you to get us in your mailing list. Take one of those clips that you like. Say, you got to hear this dude. He's good. He good. That boy talented. And then send it over to a friend. Give him a good chuckle. Tell him, look, listen to 5 minutes. If you don't like it, you don't have to ever listen to me again. Or tell him this. Tell him if you don't like it, Kevin says he'll buy you a steak dinner. There you go. No, I'm not buying them a steak dinner, but so what? They're probably leftist, and they're used to not getting what they want anyway. I'm going to make a campaign promise. Anyone who listens to my show for more than 5 minutes and does not enjoy it thoroughly, I believe it's the best show ever, I will buy your next home for you for free. Well, they call it that home. What's the show? The DIY where you can get the great home if you sign up. I've never won that home. I would love to win that home. Those homes are gorgeous. Just hope it's not in one of these crap hole cities. You know what? They never put those homes in a crap hole city. No. Those homes are in like rolling hills of Tennessee or North Carolina or whatever. If they were to say, well, you're going to build that DIY home in Detroit, get signed up. How many people do you think would sign up? Not many, right? Or, hey, we're going to build that DIY home in the Middle East or El Salvador or Haiti. Hey, we're going to have the Clintons build you that home, that DIY home. You're going to win a home in Haiti. They're like, how many people we got signed up for the house today, Bill? Sorry to say, Susan, we've got none. Nobody wants to live there. Nobody wants to vacation there. I don't even want to go to Europe. We're welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here, Kevin Jackson Show. We're talking about the radical Muslim attacks around the world and the European Union deciding it's going to sue 3 countries that decided they didn't want to take in any Muslims, and they didn't. They're like, enough is enough. We get it. So they sued the Czech Republic, they sued Hungary, and they sued Poland. And I went through the first of all, Poland's had one Muslim attack, 0 fatalities, but the Czech Republic has had no terror attacks, and neither is Hungary. And it's a very simple reason why. They didn't accept these 160,000 refugees, and I'm using my finger quotes, that Italy and Greece absorbed. And Italy and Greece said, okay, enough is enough. But they said, we're not accepting them. And they didn't. And the reason why the British have said, look, we're out. They're tired of dealing with the European Union saying, we're going to sue you if you don't accept this. There's nothing that tells us a country that you must accept a group of people who have made life so miserable for themselves that they're on the run from their own countries. I'm just telling you, there's nothing. If you have a legitimate, let's say it's Rwanda and people are being killed for no reason. Okay, fine, I get it. You want to move people women and children out that are being harmed for no reason, but you're going to bring over all these people to have a mindset of just whacking people with machetes and they don't even think anything about it? Sorry. You got to come in the right way. You got to come correct. Why pay a jiza, that's that Muslim tax, when you can just reclaim your sovereignty? What is savings when you don't have to spend billions, or in the case of the United States, trillions, to fight the scourge of Islam? I want you to think about that for 1 second, what Donald Trump's been able to do. By empowering Saudi Arabia with the missile technology and various other countries and saying, look, it's your problem. You're going to do business with us. You better handle your scandal. He's pushed off the trillions of dollars that we spend fighting terror onto other countries, and now he can focus back in the United States. And I'm going to tell you, when Donald Trump finally decides, you know what, this TSA stuff is nonsense, these taxes that they're charging us to have this upgraded home, there's no better security than when we traveled in the airport 20 years ago than there is today. I promise you, TSA has done nothing to increase your safety. 0. Oh, come on, Kevin. It's the truth. They've done nothing. But you can bet. Think about every flyer, every passenger on a plane, every single day. I don't know, thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, that are flying every single day, paying these crazy amounts of money. And let's just, for the sake of discussion, say it's 500,000. I don't know the number, honestly. And each one of them's paying $10. Okay, so it's $5 million. I know it's more than that. I'm just giving you an idea. A day that goes into some black hole that supposedly makes us safe, and it's doing nothing. Imagine if Donald Trump took that back and said, we're getting rid of this TSA tax. We're going to put this into a fund, and if you want to start a business, this money's going to be available to you to start a business and start an entrepreneur. Would you rather have that or this illusion of safety? Now, there may be some people out there, Kevin, we really need TSA. Don't go read any reports about how effective they are when you hear about the number of guns and knives and other things that have been sneaked through. Anyway, certain countries get it. China cracked down on Islam. Here's a report a while back. They said when China banned Ramadan on its Turkic Muslim population, Muslims globally, including much of the Western media, began to expose the issue with the typical gameplay of victimhood. In reality, in China, Muslims are allowed to pray, fast, and go to mosque. However, with restrictions that they do not preach towards non-Islamic villages with the aim of spreading an Islamic revolution throughout China. There is, therefore, some flexibility in terms of following the Islamic way of life despite the limited resources in terms of scholars and Islamic books that may be understood by locals. There are also Chinese imams who lead congregational prayers, I should say, and there's room for Muslims to gather, break their fast together, and pray. Yet in recent years, there's been a rise in prohibitions with regards to fasting in some Muslim provinces where there's political unrest. In other words, in China, once Islam begins to start trouble, a ban on Islam is issued in the troubled zone. China is telling Muslims, if you want to fast Ramadan, it's fine. If you want to push your revolution, then a Ramadan ban is added as a bonus punishment. China ain't going to play. China's added several bonus punishments. They banned all Muslim civil servants, Muslim students and Muslim teachers, especially in the Xinjiang province with a large Muslim population in the northwest, from fasting during Ramadan. I don't know why fasting is such a big deal, but it is. To them it is. In addition to the ban on fasting, China has ordered restaurants to stay open all day during Ramadan. Yeah. But get this. They go further. Here's a notice on a public website from the equivalent of the FDA. It says, even wearing a hijab in public, including on public transportation and when getting married in a religious ceremony, was banned in 2014 with fines of about $353 for wearing a hijab in public. In China's Muslim troublemaking areas, prohibiting alcohol and smoking and eating halal food is considered radical behavior and is also banned. Wherever there is a Muslim revolution, they ban Islam. That's what China's doing. I saw a thing. You cannot get on Chinese public assistance if you have a name, a Muslim name, Muhammad, Ahmed, whatever, you name them. You can't get public assistance. Your name either is going, I guess it's going to be Chinese or maybe it's American. I don't know. But if you come in here with my name is Muhammad blankety blank al Fazl, then okay, great. Congratulations. You get nothing from the Chinese government. Liberals in America always look to Europe for their lessons. But instead, in this case, they should be looking to China. You think that the left would be celebrating the communist response to a problem. Look at what the communists are doing. But I don't hear anything from that silent left, liberal hypocrisy. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'm going to tell you it is going to happen. EU countries at some point are going to start rejecting these so-called refugees. They're going to start sending radical Muslims home. I know it's already starting to happen in France. Probably Germany's going to be next. You're not going to take an indigenous group of people and have them just watch as their people are terrorized. Yet again, in Germany, we had a series of women. They set up these safe zones, and a series of women got raped. By whom? Muslim men. Followers of the religion of peace who have zero They don't care about your culture at all. We are animals to many of these people. They look at us as animals. I'm talking about these ones that are the radical types. Now, some people argue, Kevin, they're all radical. Well, you can see them how you see them. But it's going to change. You're going to see laws imposed like those in China because the connection between Muslims and terror is clear and the world knows it.
He won't stop until he's the top-rated radio talk show host in America.
What kind of weird competitive freak are you?
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.